All right, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Um, this is going to be an intro to what I'm going to be doing this weekend. So, my family and I went to go see The Woman King. Um, I have not, I'm going to be quite frank, I have not watched a and I'm glad I didn't. I have yet to watch a full breakdown of The Woman King. And I'm glad that I didn't. I've done movie reviews before, but it's been a long time. The last movie review that I've watched was The Gemini Man. So it's been a very, very, very long time since I've done one, and I take these very seriously. So I plan on doing a little bit of research about the actual story of not only the movie, the the tribe, but some of the characters. So I want to give you a full breakdown, and I should be done with that sometime this weekend. I'm thinking Sunday. I will say this. I would like for people to go see the movies. Hey, Kelly. Kelly, have you anybody that comes in? Let me know if you've seen this movie. Um, Good morning, sweetie pie. I think it's important if people are going to give reviews that they actually watch the movie. I've seen a lot of people pop up saying that they're not going to watch the movies, but yet they're giving a review on it. And I'm like, how can you give a review if you're not going to watch it? Now, first of all, let me say much respect. I love this YouTuber. His name is Information Man. He did do a review, and I am subscribed to him, but I have not watched the whole thing in its entirety because I watched some of it, but I have not watched his full review of as far as the movie goes. I was watching more of what he was talking about the characters like Viola Davis, and I am 100% in agreement with him when it comes to Viola Davis. I love me some Viola Davis, honey. Not just, I mean, she's been in everything she touches. I mean, she's just an amazing actress. Oh, okay. This one, I mean, I, I don't want to spoil it. As far as acting, I think it was quite good. There movies like this put me in a bit of a conundrum because the acting I thought was so astounding. And but there were a few things in there that gave me a little bit of pause. It did. I have to be honest. It gave me some pause. So like I said, I'm going to do my research by this weekend. I will come on here, y'all, and I'm going to have everything uh slice and dice, honey. We will break this down from the rooter to the tutor. Now, in a minute, I'm about to put up a banner so you can see some of the main characters, and I'm going to point out some of the characters that I really, really liked. Hey, Kat. I'm going to point out some of the characters that I really, really liked. There's so much in this film that I feel qualified to talk about, and I think needs to be discussed. A lot of women that I've seen, like I said, I haven't seen every movie review, said that they could not identify with these women. Well, how many of us have been placed in that position that we've had to do what those women had to do? So, like I said, I personally can, being a soldier and being in the military 10 years, I understand training. And I understand because when you watch the film, those women go through a process, a breaking down process to become a bit of a family. Um, so when you're in a organization like that, you become family. Um, and let's face it, a lot of women on YouTube have no idea what true love is. They have no idea what true sisterhood is, which is why I don't use that word because they've sullied it. See, I know what true sisterhood is. I've talked about this before on this channel. And true sisterhood is not fake at all. It's not. It's a bond. It's a love like no other. It's not jealousy. It's not spitefulness. It's not hatefulness, wickedness. It's not treachery. It's not scheming and scamming and planning behind your sister's back. These women on YouTube don't know nothing about that, honey. They don't know nothing about true love and loyalty to another woman. I've seen that firsthand. So of course they can't identify with this movie. But I can. I grew up in a household with mostly women. I've told y'all that. But I also was surrounded by men too. You know, I had my brothers and my uncles. So I grew up in a very balanced household. You know, I've told this story before, but for my newbies that have never heard my story, my father died when I was a baby from cancer. Cancer runs in my family. One of my favorite cousins passed away from cancer too. My father died at the age of 35. My cousin died at the age of 35. The Most High blessed I've made it to 43. But cancer is very prevalent, unfortunately, in my family. But because I had no father, welcome in everyone. Welcome, my loves. I want to say good welcome to Maurice. I want to say welcome to MTGB TV. All right, y'all. It won't be long, but it will be good. Y'all get ready for work, honey. Y'all grab y'all coffee. Now, this is not a full review, y'all. The review will be, I will be done with the review by Sunday. So give me till Sunday to get all my facts together. But I will say I think this movie is worth watching. If y'all have seen it, let me know. And like I said, I don't do a review without watching the movie. But I really think the acting in this movie was good. I know a lot of people in this space, because of the space we're in, are going to disagree with me, but that's fine. I stand alone. Mahogany Roots has always stood alone. But I did have there was some things that gave me some pause, like I said, and we're going to break everything down. I want to show you guys the character. Oh, you don't watch TV? Not even movies? Oh, it's okay, sweetie. It was a long time ago. It's all right. But look, so before I get to that, let me finish telling you the story. So by the time I was 9 months old, my father died when I was 9 months old. My uncles and stuff stepped up. I spent many a summer staying with my uncle, so he almost like raised me. I've had several, but I stayed pretty much in the family, the village, honey. The village raised you, girl. My great grandmother, while my mother worked like a dog, my great grandmother, my aunts, my uncles, they all helped to take care of me. And I'm grateful. I feel like that's why I can be so balanced about certain things. But my sisters whom are 15, 17 years my senior, were like second mothers to me. And they didn't play with me, y'all. If I did something bad, they whooped my ass. They had that authority. If somebody was messing with me, they whooped their ass. Okay. My sisters were second mothers to me. So when I grew up and I got into the real world, I thought all women looked out for women the way my sisters looked out for me. See, I was the baby girl. My sisters were, like I said, 15 and 17 years older than me. So I was, in a way, like their child. And nobody messed with me. They bet not. So I thought all women are like this to each other. They look out for each other. They have each other's back. How disappointed was I when I came to find that wasn't true. And it's not true. And later on, I'm going to do a breakdown on that. See, the culture over here, we can't understand how there could be a powerful culture of sisterhood over there because we have no idea what that is over here. I don't know what happened to us, why we lost all of that. So it's hard for us to fathom women actually loving and taking care and looking out for each other. Because what do we do over here? We backbite, lie, connive our way, sleep with married men, all kinds of stuff. Just, skis our way in, backstab other women, all kinds of stuff, all kinds of filth. Now it's different. Like I said, I'm not judging women. I'm just telling the honest truth. This is no judgment here. I'm not saying like if you didn't know or something like that, because we know that men lie. Okay? Men lie, women lie. But I'm talking about a situation where you outright know and you don't have any respect for your sister. You don't give a damn about her. You're more willing and able to hurt your sister without a second glance, without a bat of an eye. That's just how little respect that we tend to have for one another, and it's a goddamn shame. So now that I've got on that, and I'm going to really break that one down. I'm going to really break that one down. When you love your sister, when you truly love another woman, you can't hurt her like that. You can't hurt her like that. And it says something about a lack of character about a person that would do something like that to her sister. And let me tell you something. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I didn't see y'all. Let me say hi to y'all. Hey, Books. Hey, Underrated. I already said hi to Kat. I'm going to look at y'all in a second. Give me a second. Let me run my mouth a little bit more. Okay? Well, y'all are saying a lot. So hold on. Let me see what y'all are saying real quick. Let me see what y'all are saying. Yes, please go see this. Like I said, y'all that just came in, I'm not doing a breakdown right now. The breakdown will come this weekend after I've done a little bit more research on the characters. I actually want to do characters. A lot of people have done the movie review, and I will give my opinion about the movie. The acting, what I'm saying, y'all, is the acting in this film is very phenomenal. Let me, as a matter of fact, let me see if I can find the picture. Hold on, y'all, so I could show y'all that I have on the thumbnail. Y'all, I don't even, oh shit, hold on. Oh Lord, have mercy. Y'all, if y'all could see me fight with this thing, it don't make no sense. Hold on, I'm gonna find it. I have so many like different pictures up here. Okay, hold on. All right, these beautiful ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so I'm a point. I don't even know if y'all can see, but so from right to left, you have the young girl. Well, we all know Viola Davis. She's the second from the right, okay? And she's the main character, the Woman King. But the young girl next to her is also playing a leading role. And this young lady here, the third from the right. Oh my gosh, she was amazing in this film. I like I said, I'm going to do a full actor character breakdown, and then the gentleman all the way to the left is playing as the king. I don't want to spoil the movie for y'all, not right now. But like I said, we will do that breakdown Sunday. Let me look at you guys' comments. All right, y'all. But there was a lot of good acting in here, and there were more characters too that I'm gonna break down. Let me see. So let's see what Kat. She said, I watched the movie the other day. I felt like it was a setup. I did have some issue with there were some things that I did not like in the film, Kat, I will tell you. And I'm going to break that down, but it's hard because I don't want to spoil the movie for people who haven't seen it. That's why I think I'm going to focus on the characters, y'all. I'm going to focus on the characters. And as a woman and there are some of us, I'm not putting down all women. There are women that truly do understand and care for other women and care for other people. I'm sure that Kelly is that type of sister. I'm sure that Kat, MTG V is that type of sister. For the most part, I feel like all the women with me, were good women. But unfortunately, hey, paper chase me. Unfortunately, all women are the same, basically. Just like all men are created equal, all women are created equal. Let me go back. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me go back and take this down so you guys can see my little choppy avatar. um. So yeah, this Sunday we're gonna get into it, honey. I hope you come through. There was something else I wanted to touch on about the film before we close, and I hope y'all have a wonderful, beautiful morning, honey. Say your morning affirmations, your prayers, meditate, do what you do, honey. Have a nice, healthy breakfast. Get the day started right. Make sure you drink a huge glass of water, honey. Um, and just enjoy your day. Always start y'all day off right, y'all. It makes a difference. Do your walk. Got to get a little exercise and do your walk, do your jog, do your cycle, whatever y'all do, and get your day started right. That's very important. Very, very important for you to have a productive day. Okay. But so yeah, I'm gonna talk a little bit about uh, culture, sisterhood, real sisterhood, uh, the one that's not sullied, and the one that people on YouTube know nothing about, honey. They know nothing about it. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. I'm talking about being able to confide in your sister and not worry that anything is going to hit the YouTube streets. That's real friendship. That's just real. Not being in competition with her, loving on her, despite what she looked like, whether she's not attractive or whether she's more attractive than you. Loving on her, complimenting her, building her up, not tearing her down. True confidence is so attractive in any person. A lot of these women don't realize that true confidence is very attractive to men. You give me a confident person, honey. That's the person I want to be around. That's the person I want to be next to. It makes a difference. But you have to have confidence in yourself. You have to be self-fulfilled in order to love on somebody else that way. You have a lot of empty people. And when you empty, you can't love on your neighbor because you're empty. Now I got some beautiful women. Let me go back to y'all so I can look at y'all. I got some beautiful women in this chat. I'm just gonna pick one. Who I see? All of y'all. Okay. Kelly Cat. I could not imagine myself, MTGV. I can't imagine myself hating on these women or discouraging them in any type of way because I have some lacking in my own self. But people who aren't whole, that's what they'll do. So anyway, also, like I said, I'm going to break that down. We're going to get a little bit into the storyline. If you're going to go see it, I still want y'all to watch. Like I said, I'm going to try not to drop too many spoilers. We're going to focus on the character and their personality types and stuff like that. I am going to break down the story after I research it. But I will say this. As far as the femininity piece, women will do what they have to do when they have to. Just like it's y'all ever seen, let's talk about nature, right? I like to use the mother bear. When I went to North Carolina, they had signs everywhere that there were black bears. If you ever came across a black bear, for the most part, they're relatively harmless. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to get near them. You don't want to chase them down or anything like that. But if you see one, you kind of want to go about your business, right? And if you see one with its cub, you definitely want to go about its business. What's my point? My point is that when people are put into a situation where they have to fight and fend for their lives, guess what they're going to do? They're going to fight with a ferocity. with a ferociousness, right? And, I did a video about 6 months ago about the military, and I did videos, with just the military in general, but I also did one breaking down the first female Marine crew in South Carolina. I got to find that video. I couldn't find it this morning. I wanted to share that with y'all, but the training is rough. So for people who think that women cannot be trained that way, I will put it this way. We all know that the average woman is not as strong as the average man, but you do have women that are exceptional. And I'm not trying to brag. I actually was an exceptional soldier. I don't come up here and brag often, but I'm just telling you the truth. I was one of those women. That's why I get very pissed when people say, oh, women can't do that and women can't do that. I scored exceptionally well physically in comparison to some of the male soldiers. I outdid them in some cases. That's a fact. And if I must, I'll come on here and prove it. I'll show you my awards. I got plenty. I participated back in my day. I participated in a marathon or two. I did, 5Ks and stuff. I did my thing. I lifted weights. I might have some old pictures in the archives back in my day. So if you train hard enough, you'd be surprised what your body can become, whether you're a man or a woman. If you put that training in, you'd be surprised. So, I wouldn't say that it's impossible. And even though the story has been tweaked, of course, for Hollywood purposes, this tribe did exist. And this tribe led by women did exist. And let me just let y'all keep this in mind. This is not the first time we've seen this. The brother BMT brought it up on his show. He brought up, what was that show with the Amazons? Xena. We all remember Xena. Nobody was up in arms about Xena. What was the other one? And they were supposed to be the Amazons. Wonder Woman. Okay, of course that was fictional, but still, the whole idea was of the quote unquote Amazon woman. So this is not that unfamiliar. Word that you would have women being trained in battle. And I'm gonna say this: women fighting in wars and battles is not that. It's really not as unheard of as as some people might think. Even the recent war in Ukraine, you had most women and children left, but you had a few women that wanted to stay. That's what they wanted to do. So it's not that unheard of, guys. You do have a certain type of woman that have that kind of woman warrior spirit. I know these men don't like to hear that, but that's true. I'll never forget when I was in the service, we had a soldier. I mean, I was in awe of this young woman. I was in absolute awe. I've never seen anything like her before. She was first of all, she was a young Hispanic girl, female soldier. She was about, I want to say 19, probably less than 5 feet tall. Do you know how fast she ran the 2 mile in, y'all? And I ran it pretty quick. So I'm just going to pop off some numbers, but the average male running the 2 mile could run it, one in good shape now, could run it, like we'll say 18-year-old male can run a 2 mile in about, I'll say 7 minutes and 30 seconds. And that's a very in good shape male. So that's about 14-minute 2 mile. This young girl ran that 2 mile in 12 minutes and something seconds. I lie to you not. And to look at her, you would not think it. She wasn't muscular. She wasn't big at all. Like I said, she was barely 5 foot tall, actually very small in stature, not a whole lot of muscle tone, but she was a powerhouse. A powerhouse. My first sergeant, not my first sergeant, but when I went in the reserves, we had another first sergeant who was an African American woman. I've had several. I had two. My first sergeant was a Caucasian man, and my last two when I went in the reserves were women. As a matter of fact, she might be watching this show. So the second one that I had, she was probably pushing 50, 40 some years old. And that woman did, how many sit-ups did she do? I'm trying to think. So I could do so you have 2 minutes when you do a PT test, a physical fitness test. That's all it stands for. Or some people, well, I was in the Army, so it's called the APFT, Army Physical Fitness Test. When you do that, you have 2 minutes to do each category. Okay, so for sit-ups, I think she did, man, how much did I do? I usually broke around 80 something in the 80s. But she broke, I want to say, over 100 in freaking 2 minutes. That's really good. That's really, really good. And that's damn sure better than average. So I'm going to get off of that. What I'm trying to tell you is that you do have some women that are exceptional. Let's just face it. Just like you have some men that are exceptional at certain things. Exceptional. I feel like so often in this space, everything has to be about sex. I was just listening to a conversation the other day about parenting. And it was none of y'all. It was just in the space in general. I can't even remember who it was. I watched so many of y'all, but they were talking about who's the better parents. And I think it's this girl coming. She's got a lot of subscribers, and we all know why. We all know why, because she's up there cooning and shit and talking. Her whole show is she's on the Black Women Ain't Shit vote, so of course she's got the support. But she was saying that men are better fathers, and I thought to myself, well, some people are just better parents. Why do we got to put a sex on everything? Some men might be better fathers, and some women might be better mothers. But the point is, kids need both. Why does everything have to be a goddamn war between us? A battle. Me and my son's father are both good parents. We love our son. You need both. He needed both in our lives. So which difference does it make who's the better parent? Have we really gotten down to this, y'all? Is it really gotten that bad? It would look like that it has. Let me see what y'all are saying, sweetie. Thank you, sweetie. Have you, Paper, have you watched the movie yet? Have you watched the movie Paper Chase Me? Paper Chase Me, are y'all subscribed to Paper Chase Me? I know most of y'all know each other, but Paper Chase Me actually came from a different section. So I don't know if y'all have him. If y'all don't have him, please snatch him up. He's very supportive and he makes music beats and all that. I think everybody else in here knows each other. Freedom the Green, welcome, sweetie. So I'm just blabbering. Like I said, this weekend, this Sunday, we're going to break this down, honey. And y'all know I'm fair. I'm very fair. I'm very fair. So it's not going to be no sexism up in here. It's not going to be no unfair talk. But like I said, I think a reason a lot of maybe American women don't identify with these women is because they don't understand what true sisterhood is. Some of them. I'm not talking about y'all in the chat. I can't speak for everybody. But like I said, they not only sisterhood, they exemplified warrior, like the warrior spirit. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. When your life is in danger, let me tell y'all something. I don't give a damn who the fuck is fighting next to me, honey. I don't care if you purple, blue, black, green, yellow. I don't give a damn. You got my back, honey, and I got yours. All that shit go out the window. When bullets is fucking dropping and fucking sounds is popping off in your ear. And I'm not even talking about wartime. I'm just talking about common sense. Your adrenaline is going to pick up, honey. And you're going to be in survival mode. None of that shit matters. Your life is in their hands and their life is in yours. And there's a respect in that I don't think people who don't understand that type of training, they don't understand that type of adrenaline rush. I don't think they fully understand what that feels like. Y'all might have seen it on here. We got several people on YouTube that are in the military. And y'all might not, we might have our faults, but guess what? We don't really fuck with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, we might disagree about stuff, but we don't really go in on each other. Have y'all noticed that? Because there's a respect there. There's a respect there. When I have patients that are military veterans, I'm not going to lie. Well, I don't give them special treatment. All my patients are special to me. But they damn sure enough get a thank you for your service and how much I appreciate them because they deserve it. When I see them out and about in the malls and stuff, they get the respect. They get that respect because they deserve it and they earned it. And even though I'm not in the service anymore, they'll forever be my brothers and sisters. That's true camaraderie. Anyway, I love you all, family. Like I said, we're going to break this down this weekend. I'm going to give a full account. Let me show you this picture real quick of these people. Like I said, there's more characters. I'm going to show you guys my favorite character again. She was awesome. If you haven't gone to see the movie, go see the movie. And I'm going to try not to spoil it for y'all because I want y'all to go see it. And I know it's getting backlash. Like I said, there were a couple things I didn't really feel easy about, but hell, it's Hollywood. It's a movie. You know, you could do the same thing for other films. Other realist, quote unquote, real life stories that were Hollywood is going to do what it's going to do to get the viewership. And I don't always agree with that. I mean, because you do want to stay as true to the story, but at the same time, you want to entertain the people. So you kind of have to, what you call it? Chew the meat and spit out the bones. But here we go. The young lady in the black dress, I was in awe with her. And of course, we love Viola Davis. This young man here, he played the king. And this young girl she's up and coming. She's very up and coming. She did a very good job. But this young girl, this lady here in the black dress, oh my goodness. She's going to, I don't know. I expect for her to get an award. She acted her ass off. She did. Anyway, I appreciate you all for coming through. Let me see if there's anybody I didn't see, y'all. Okay. That's right. That's right. He says they're trying to divide us because there's only one parent, then it's toxic. It can be. Mm-hmm. Oh, Paper Chase me say he make good beats. There's a few. I want y'all to collab with each other. I really do. Because y'all got some talent, man. Hey, American Negro. Let me see. Says a lot of these actors are selling out, not saying these I have up, but the most. Oh, no, I understand. So go see that movie, though. I want y'all to go see it for yourself so you can give your own. I don't like to. Great clothes. Oh, yes. All right, y'all. Peace, y'all. Y'all have a good morning.